How's it going, people, fellow authors, writers, publishers? So, Amazon KDP has come up with their AI updates on their content guidelines, which I wanted to highlight, a special video just for that. And the announcement came yesterday, September 6, 2023, addition of AI questions to KDP publishing process. Let me just show you what it looks like. So when you go to your so paperback or ebook or hardcover, it doesn't matter, but on the contents page, around the area where you're talking about the cover, so before the cover previewer, you will see something like this, AI generated content, and then you'll have to choose yes or no, and you'll get additional options if you choose that. Anyway, that's where it pops up, and you need to make sure you adhere to the content guidelines, KDP Content Guidelines. Now, all KDP is saying is we are actively monitoring the rapid evolution of generative AI and the impact it is having on reading, writing, and publishing. We remain committed to providing the best possible shopping, reading, and publishing experience for authors and customers. We all know that Amazon as a company are very, very heavily into making sure the shopping and reading customer focused is kind of their thing. They're really heavy into that. We know that. To that end, beginning yesterday now, when you publish a new title or make edits and republish, so new title, or make edits and republish. Okay, so this is new title or making edits and republishing an existing title. Okay, so if you don't do anything, this probably won't affect you. But if you do publish a new title or you make changes and republish, then you will need to confirm. You will be asked whether your content is AI generated. Okay, so if you click on these two links, essentially they go to the same page, and it's the KDP Content Guidelines page. So as always, they say whether publishers make use of AI technologies or not, all books in our store must adhere to the KDP Content Guidelines, including the requirement now that you accurately inform us when content is AI generated. We will continue to keep the interests of our authors, publishers, and readers at the forefront of our thinking and decision making. So essentially they're trying to have a balancing act between authors, publishers, and readers, but we all know they are customer focused first and foremost. So if you click on the content guidelines links over here, so this is, if you look on the bottom left hand corner just over here, okay, it's it ends in 72390. That's the same page over here as well, 72390. And if you go over here, this is the page 72390, this content guidelines page. So most of it is the same. They're basically saying we carefully consider what the types of content we make available to our stores, review regularly, listening to feedback and concerns from our customers. Again, very heavily focused on customer experience. We reserve the right to remove content from sale if we determine it creates a poor customer experience. So this is their driver. Essentially, they are telling you that's the driver. They say they use machine learning, so they are, in fact, themselves using AI to an extent. These guidelines apply to book content, including title, cover art, and product description. So there we go. They use it everywhere, basically. If you scroll down, so there's the table of contents here, they have a bit about artificial intelligence, AI, and that means content, which is text, images, or translations. Any of these, you're going to be covered under the AI content guidelines on KDP. So they say we require you to inform us of AI generated content, and that's text, images, or translations when you publish a book, when you publish a new book, or make edits and republish an existing book. You are not required to disclose AI assisted. So you are not required to disclose AI assisted content. And they provide the distinction as follows. AI generated. We define AI generated content as text, images, or translations created by an AI based tool. If you use an AI based tool to create actual content, whether it's text, images, or translations, it is considered AI generated, even if you applied substantial edits afterwards. That is AI generated. AI assisted is if you created the content yourself and used AI based tools to, for example, edit, refine, error check, otherwise improve that content, whether it's text or images, then it is considered AI assisted. and not AI generated. Similarly, if you use an AI-based tool to brainstorm and generate ideas, but ultimately creates the text or images yourself, this is also considered AI assisted, not AI generated. It is not necessary to inform us of the use of such tools or processes. So there is a very clear distinction. If you create the stuff yourself, but you use AI to edit, refine, error check, otherwise improve that content, then you are under AI assisted. And if you use AI to generate, so if you're using AI to generate content, basically created by AI-based tools, then you will fall under the AI generated section. You are responsible for verifying that all AI generated and or AI assisted content adheres to all content guidelines. For example, to confirm an AI-based tool did not create content based on copyrighted works. That's a pretty big one. Okay, so a lot of people currently, they say, use my AI tool because it can do whatever for you. I don't know how AI works fully, and that's just me being honest, and I don't think any one of us will ever know fully unless we got the black box code that AI uses. And even then, I'm not convinced 99% of us will be able to go through that code to determine how the information is put together. Anyway, that's kind of besides the point. But basically, KDP is saying if you use AI, it's on you to confirm that you did not use any copyrighted work that could be available on the internet anywhere. You're required to review and edit any AI tool outputs. So that is basically them saying you are responsible. So whatever you put out, you are responsible. Okay, so that's the content guidelines on AI. That's the big one. There hasn't been any updates on the community guidelines that I can see that refer to artificial intelligence. This one is the same, essentially, about, for example, reviews and all that kind of thing. But I haven't really seen any updates on the community guidelines for the Amazon community tab. Been updated, so I guess maybe they haven't propagated it yet, and this is more for authors and publishers to make sure that we are delivering a good experience for customers and readers. So yes, what do you think of the AI content guidelines update from KDP? I'd love to know. Let's start a conversation. Let me know whether you're pro AI or not really pro AI, or maybe use AI in some limited fashion, which is kind of, I think a lot of us already use that. So for example, AI-based tools to edit, refine, and error check. I think this is so common. I use it for sure. Spell check, that's a no-brainer. I definitely use that. I use AI to read aloud as part of my self-edits. So I have like Microsoft Word review the book as a read aloud because I tend to pick up errors much quicker when it's read back to me. So that's how I use AI sometimes. There's also been a lot of AI used for book descriptions, for example. That will definitely fall under AI generated if you use it to generate. But if you use the AI to kind of refine your blurb, for example, the book description, then you'll be AI assisted. So I don't know if KDP is going to be monitoring that, because it seems that the content is mostly about the book rather than the book description. So there's a little gray area, but ultimately it is our responsibility. You are responsible for verifying all this. So it falls on us to make that determination. So yeah, let me know what you think about this content guideline update. It seems to me KDP is gathering information. The law is kind of fluid at the moment. There hasn't been any hard and fast rules or law being tried in court that I know of. I'd love to know if you know of anything. Let me know. Let's start the conversation. Until next time, have a great day, everyone.